Xbox has promised to leverage almost 30 studios to bring world-class first-party games to the platform. But over the past couple of years, waiting for revealed games to materialize has fans anticipating the upcoming Xbox Showcase for 2024. Games have reached a critical mass in development, and Xbox has poised to reveal some of their biggest games, to show the most gameplay and finally give us release dates for incredible games we will play in 2024 and into 2025. Here's what has been revealed for the Xbox Showcase. This is Colteastwood. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about the leaks and everything we could see at the Xbox Showcase for 2024. If you end up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content, and let's talk about Xbox Showcase for 2024. Xbox is working with their suite of studios to bring games to the platform. What will follow is some 25 games that Xbox plans to showcase and map out for us to play over the next year. Fallout 3 Remaster is part of a leaked document that goes back as far as 2020, and with the recent discussion with Bethesda Softworks working on bringing Xbox and Fallout together sooner rather than later, before Fallout 5 in the 2030s, the Fallout Remaster or remake has been heavily discussed. There is a rumor circulating from insiders that Fallout 3 is getting a full remake treatment with overhauled visuals and improved gameplay mechanics, which would take it beyond what we've seen modders do on PC. Right now, you can get a basic remastered version of Fallout 3 on the Xbox consoles due to back compat and performance boosts at 4K 60, and you also get the same treatment on PC. But PlayStation's platform has been locked away from Fallout 3 since 2013, and if rumors are true, and Fallout 3 is getting a full modernized overhaul in Creation Engine 2, this would be the nostalgic adrenaline punch. And if done right, it would be an iconic release for Xbox. Whether it's a remake or just a remaster, the rumor for Fallout 3 is supposed to be set in the coming year, so I'd expect we get an update at the showcase. Perfect Dark, despite the rumors it was development hell, the upcoming action-adventure spy thriller is actually in a very good state, according to new reports that are close to the studio. Right now, the initiative has gathered an impressive team of high-grade developers from the Santa Monica area to work in-house while they wait to bring in Crystal Dynamics in to work with Daryl Gallagher on readying Perfect Dark for a full gameplay reveal in the 2024 showcase. Perfect Dark is set to come out in 2025. The technical art director at the initiative has revealed that the studio's upcoming title will feature a quality and performance mode. The initiative is aiming to get the highest visual quality out of Unreal Engine 5 for PC and Xbox, and both performance and quality modes on the console is a welcome addition, especially knowing that it's going to be a visual showcase on Unreal Engine 5. Perfect Dark takes advantage of MetaHuman as well to get realistic and photorealistic character faces. Leaks have revealed that Perfect Dark will have a near photo or film realistic presentation and gameplay, much like this demo that surfaced last year for an upcoming adventure shooter. Perfect Dark will concentrate on dual wielding, pistol combat, and John Wick-like takedowns and high-tech subterfuge, much like we've seen from games like Deus Ex. It's very likely that Perfect Dark will finally see its engine gameplay reveal at the showcase in 2024. Xbox has partnered with People Can Fly, the team behind Outriders and Bulletstorm, to work on what is being called Project Maverick. It is being advertised as a highly ambitious, groundbreaking action-adventure title. Knowing People Can Fly and their pedigree of fantastic third-person action-adventure and shooting mechanics, I would expect a semi-open world, visceral third-person action game with colorful visuals and creative combat mechanics. Id is one of Xbox's strongest studios, and the last two Doom games are incredible super hits. And a rumored origin story has been leaked to not only be revealed at the showcase, but The Verge is claiming that it will release by the end of the year. But I think it's likely more than a year from now. Doom: The Dark Ages is a medieval-inspired game where the Doomslayer is woken up far in the future, where the Dark Ages refers to the year of the gates of hell opening, after some divine timer or counter has run out. Some of the best first-person shooting mechanics in the business will come from Doom, and one of the best-looking games. Doom: The Dark Ages looks to be another hit for id this year, and the kicker is that it will be revealed for the Xbox, PC, and PS5. The Coalition is working on 2 games as they help other studios. The first one is the long-awaited Gears Definitive Marcus Fenix Collection, bringing the Gears trilogy to PC for the first time and all built in Unreal Engine 5. This will be a visual powerhouse, bringing the genre's best third-person shooting to all platforms, as the rumor points to the Gears Marcus Fenix Collection coming to Xbox and PS5 day and date to maximize this return of Gears. After showing the trilogy reimagined, fading out to the next installment is to show Gears 6, continuing the story of Marcus Fenix, Kate Diaz, and according to sources, Gears 6 looks insane and unlike any other Unreal Engine 5 game. We should see a reveal for both at the showcase for 2024. The Coalition has also been hard at work helping Undead Labs with State of Decay 3 to upgrade their visuals. I previously criticized Microsoft for using slick, photorealistic CGI to tease future projects, but now we're hearing that State of Decay 3 looks unbelievable in Unreal Engine 5. In addition, State of Decay 3 will also lean more heavily into narrative elements to immerse you in the game's world. State of Decay 3 will try to work individual community members' backstories more viscerally into gameplay to make their trials more impactful and immersive. Losing your favorite community member to the plague should be more of a gut punch in the new State of Decay 3 as a result. And it's very likely we'll see a big reveal and a release window for State of Decay 3 in 2025. Fable from Playground Games is a long-awaited reboot of the famed fantasy RPG, and all of this in-gameplay footage shows massive promise, and Playground Games does not disappoint. Expect a larger-than-life storyline and more variety and immersion than ever before. The visuals and environmental rendering appear to be another high watermark in graphics, and Playground's penchant for British humor makes Fable a creative, action-packed, high-production, quality RPG. They're rounding out this game, so we may see more of a reveal and more gameplay, but do not expect to see Fable until holiday 2025. Avowed from the creative minds of The Outer Worlds and Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian Entertainment's take on the Western fantasy RPG. Many changes have honed this game into a single-player RPG in the Pillars of Eternity universe, and Obsidian says Avowed will be bigger than we expected. The environments look incredible, and everything we saw from the Direct at the beginning of the year shows varied combat promises to give players multiple hot-swapped weapon choices, melee, ranged combat, magic powers, branching paths, choice in dialogue, and RPG character building across multiple varied biomes. Avowed is going to get additional behind-the-scenes testing and reveals, and it is set for holiday 2024. Clockwork Revolution from In Exile is a first-person, single-player RPG. The game was just revealed last summer and has the DNA of our favorite Fallout games, but set in a steampunk universe. The visuals, although a step forward for In Exile Entertainment, will be their first major AAA title in a changing world that is all based on time travel and reversing the clock in combat and using story-based mechanics. A short gameplay montage shows that the game will release in due time, but it's very possible we could see the game near 2024 or early 2025. Stalker 2 is a long time coming, and finally, in the pinnacle of open-world survival games that inspired Metro and even Far Cry, Stalker 2 boasts some of the most impressive visuals and some unforgiving combat and creepy anomalies in an irradiated Chernobyl. Reports from 2023 claim that Stalker 2 was rough around the edges, but an additional year should show us a finely tuned first-person shooter from this incredible studio based in Ukraine. Indiana Jones is set for December 2024, which is an odd time to release such a blockbuster game, and I'm fully expecting the game to be delayed to 2025. But Microsoft and Bethesda seem committed to release Indiana Jones and the Great Circle this holiday. The combat, gunplay, and traversal look fantastic, and Machine Games delivers an incredible cinematic experience. And with Indiana Jones coming to life on screen, we have a lot to look forward to with more gameplay to reveal at the showcase. Outer Worlds from Obsidian Entertainment takes on that sci-fi open world RPG, and knowing their pedigree of their last game, Outer Worlds 2 will be bigger and brighter and offer players even more choice in how they take on the universe and build their character. Obsidian has been hard at work on Avowed and Outer Worlds simultaneously. We may see a reminder for Outer Worlds 2 at the showcase and get fans excited for another sci-fi game from the team at Xbox. Phil Spencer has worked to partner with Square Enix, and with the disappointing sales of their exclusives on PlayStation, many or most games are coming to Xbox, and last year's Game of the Year contender, Final Fantasy XVI, is poised to release in an Ultimate Edition with all of the expansions on Xbox to be revealed at this showcase for a release in 2024. Final Fantasy VII Remake will eventually come to Xbox, but that will take probably an entire decade until its full completion is out in the exclusive window on the PlayStation console. Fans have been waiting for over a decade for Banjo Kazooie to make a return, and with Xbox's studios like the recently independent Toys for Bob or Double Fine, a total shoo-in is to create or re-emerge Banjo Kazooie. The actual latest rumors from insiders point to Playtonics, the team behind Yooka-Laylee, that is being tasked and partnered with Xbox to bring Banjo Kazooie back. The Bird and the Bear platformer are certainly cult fan favorites, and Xbox needs a sprightly mascot in their arsenal. But this style of game is rooted in the early 2000s trends and could either be a knockout hit or a risky investment. Playtonics is made up of many of the veterans of Banjo Kazooie, and their Yooka-Laylee games have not been very successful, but the Banjo Kazooie reveal is likely real and will surprise and delight. Shaolin is the project code name for the famed upcoming Wu-Tang Clan game in the works for Xbox. This is a game, a third-person melee-oriented RPG complete with Forza-style co-op. The game was also said to heavily involve Wu-Tang Clan members themselves with the game's soundtrack from their music. It would feature the likes of loot, weapons, and gear from defeated enemies. According to the reports, the game is in development at Brass Lion Entertainment, a new studio formed. The game features a massive catalog of music, most of which has been reimagined by producer and DJ Just Blaze for this game. Contraband from Avalanche has been asked for an additional year to get Contraband complete, a unique heist game set in the 1970s. Fictional region of the archipelago Bayan, portraying a young group of high-crime thieves planning and executing major robberies. With excellent Just Cause-like third-person driving and the popular 70s action chase films with big block muscle cars and an emphasis on using 1960s and 70s all-terrain and off-road vehicles, mud and muddy thick roads, and using a winch mechanics to get yourself unstuck while you're being chased by the law. This is supposed to include 4-player co-op, but there are leaks from testers that said the game has 8-player online co-op available. Players will be able to shoot from vehicles, and it's possible that Contraband will take place mostly inside the vehicle while you set up your heist with friends in your hideout. Contraband is finally going to show in 2024, but the release date could be just after that in 2025. Playground Games is still on the Forza Horizon cycle, and with 3 years since Forza Horizon 5, the long-rumored location for Forza Horizon 6 in Tokyo could finally be real. Playground Games has been creating the best racing game in the world, and it's hard to believe that the next one is already coming in holiday 2024. This time it will be a full Xbox Series S and X exclusive, leaving last generation behind, which is hard to believe since the game already looks next level. Will it be in Tokyo? Is there really a Forza Horizon 6 game coming this year? Starfield has been seeing regular updates and recently pushed to high quality 60 FPS on Xbox Series X. But the real update is the expansion Shattered Space, which promises to bring robust additions to the game, and finally, land vehicles, an entire campaign that dives into the mystery of House Faroon, fleshing out major new cities, new mission structure, and more customization across ships, and making outposts feel more lived in and more customizable. Starfield will feel more alive with Shattered Space. This expansion is huge, and it's coming holiday 2024, likely at the year anniversary in September. Blade from Arcane Leon, they've been hard at work creating a stylized slasher with Marvel's Blade, which is set for 2026. But Xbox may want to update fans with a reveal of how Blade will look and feel from the masterminds behind Dishonored, bringing this iconic Marvel vampire killer back to gaming. The halftone style graphics and Arcane Leon's biting art direction and razor-sharp combat and creativity promises to make Blade one of Xbox's biggest new games, but maybe to launch next gen. Of course, now with Activision and Blizzard under the belt for Xbox, why wouldn't you reveal Call of Duty Black Ops 6? This has been years in the work from one of the favorite studios under Activision, with Treyarch making their next futuristic first-person shooter. This is getting its own dedicated direct following the showcase, and since this is a fully new generation, it is still set to release on older consoles. So we can expect Treyarch to make an incredible and slick controlling game, even on the new consoles and previous ones. Ushering in the Juggernaut franchise coming back home to Xbox. Since the 360, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to be one of the biggest games in 2024, and it's coming from Xbox. One more game, Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda Softworks has been hard at work for Elder Scrolls 6, revealing a teaser in 2018, and according to recent information, much of the game is far into development, with the first campaign mission fully fleshed out. Knowing how Bethesda Softworks engines can evolve, fans can't wait to see how a new reimagined, fully next-generation Elder Scrolls title will look and feel. It's still early days, with the game some 2 to 3 years from release, but is it possible that Bethesda is ready to give Elder Scrolls 6 some shine at the Xbox showcase? With some major 25 AAA IPs ready for Xbox showcase, a bunch of smaller games we didn't even mention here, and the wait for Xbox fans has finally come to an end, with an already packed holiday season filled with Avowed, Indiana Jones, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and much, much more. Xbox has all of these studios in full swing, creating and proving that they can deliver eye-popping visuals and cinematic blockbusters, but they still have so much to prove, as many of their games have come with caveats, but it's hard to ignore or deny that Xbox has one of the most impressive roadmaps, and we can't wait to see it unfold at the Xbox Showcase for 2024. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm so excited for Xbox's big showcase. It's been a long time coming, a long drought of games, and waiting for all the big stuff. And this holiday is going to be really big. And it's kind of like the gates have opened and the games are finally coming. Now, there's a weird caveat as we go into Xbox finally delivering all those games they promised as they would build from studios from 2018, and that's that many of these will eventually come multi-platform. Some things will launch day and date on the PlayStation console, and Xbox will start announcing new changes where Xbox will be in more places than ever before. And as an Xbox fan and somebody who's sat here and talked about exclusives for years, it's really weird, but in the end, I just wanted to play the games, and I'm glad that Xbox is finally starting to deliver. If you ended up enjoying this video and learned a lot and were able to go through and check out stuff to be excited about, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Also, you can hit the bell and the join button below, and that will get you into the channel membership and get your early access for videos before they go up, get you monthly merch giveaways, give you badges for your name, and get you in the chat for the live show. And if you want to check out the Ecstasy podcast, we run that show every Monday at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. And we talk about all of this stuff, and we'll be reporting after the showcase. As we look into the future, I'll be going to the showcase in June, but I want to know what game here you're most surprised about. Which game shocked you, oh, that's actually a thing? Let me know in the comment section, and while you're there, as I always say, be nice.